So everyone already knew she was involved with this guy. It was a private situation, and from the outside, Papoose always seemed like a genuinely good man. People even joked online saying, "I wish I had a good man like Papo." But when he finally decided to move in with his new girlfriend, it became clear that Remy had to deal with the consequences of the choices she made. After all, Papoose waited for her faithfully for years, even through her prison sentence. Remy later claimed it was natural, and insisted she didn't enjoy discussing these kinds of fights publicly. Claressa, on the other hand, was openly confident. She mentioned that if the ring were her Sheila, she'd want to know exactly how much money it would cost for the two of them to settle everything. Claressa made it clear she wasn't interested in money. She cared about principle. She told Remy straight up that $1 didn't mean anything to her, and that she would fight her regardless. She even joked that businesswomen online didn't seem to understand why competitors like her do what they do. All this chaos came after Remy stunned everyone by posting what she claimed were receipts proving Papoose had been secretly dealing with Claressa Shields. The entertainment world caught fire instantly. But just when it seemed like things couldn't get any messier, Kirk Bruce jumped in and cranked the drama up even more. He didn't hold back. He defended Papoose aggressively and brought what he claimed were receipts of his own. Kirk insisted Remy was trying to play innocent while entertaining other rappers behind the scenes. He accused her of making friends in all the wrong places instead of distancing herself from temptation. In Kirk's eyes, Papoose behaved with grace, while Remy was out there playing games. For anyone confused about how all of this snowballed, let's rewind. Everyone already knew Remy had been spending time with other men. People weren't shocked when her relationship with Papoose began to crumble. What stunned them was how publicly everything started to fall apart. A few months later, new rumors emerged claiming Remy was allegedly involved in a polyamorous relationship with another rapper known as Badwoman and Child. Before the internet could even digest that, she was linked to underground battle rapper Easy the Block Captain. Soon after, the situation exploded again when Remy went viral for sharing pictures and documents she claimed proved Papoose was having an affair with Claressa Shields. Remy went all out. She posted screenshots, private messages, and accusations. But Claressa wasn't about to be bullied. She fired back with sharp responses that set social media on fire. People online began asking how a woman with two alleged boyfriends could be so furious about a man with one girlfriend. It was the question that broke the internet. The back and forth reached a boiling point when Claressa refused to step down. She clapped back publicly, and viewers were glued to every update like it was a live drama series. But Remy wasn't done. She took the fight from Instagram to Twitter, and turned the heat up even more. She tweeted, "It's unbelievable that a 45-year-old woman is acting like this clown." It was obvious she was furious. Claressa responded with equal force, saying, "I'm not someone you can bully just because you're angry and bitter. You're making yourself look foolish." She also accused Remy of posting fake texts, calling the behavior crazy. Remy shot back immediately, correcting her age and throwing shade at Claressa's looks. "I'm not 45 yet. But you're 29, and honey, you're not aging like fine wine." She added that Claressa's boyfriend should buy her flowers and gifts, so she can keep the shade. Then she brought up a comment Claressa made earlier, in which she downplayed the accusations, saying she didn't know what Remy was talking about, and reminding people that social media isn't real life. Claressa insisted she had been open in all her relationships, and that the rumors weren't true. She even joked that she was only 29, and had barely lived long enough to have the type of relationship scandals people were accusing her of. Just when it seemed like the feud couldn't get any bigger, the internet proved it can always take things further. Kirk Bruce jumped back into the chaos like a big brother ready to defend Papoose at all costs. He praised Papoose for staying calm and composed while claiming Remy was out here entertaining other rappers behind the scenes. But Kirk didn't stop there. He openly called Remy toxic and accused her of playing the innocent victim, while stirring up the drama that caused the entire mess. He claimed she was the one who created the chaos, but wanted sympathy like she was suffering through it. To understand the full picture, you have to go back to last year when the world discovered that Remy and Papoose's marriage, once considered rock solid, was falling apart. But that was just the beginning. Weeks later, rumors exploded that Remy was involved with underground battle rapper Easy the Block Captain. The wildest part? People claimed Easy was hanging out with Papoose at the same time, making the situation even more unbelievable. And from there, everything spiraled into the tangled mess the public is watching now. The shocking revelations about Remy's drama surfaced months later, and things only got worse from that point on. Rumors even began circulating that she was involved in a polyamorous relationship with another rapper. But while everyone online was dragging his name through the mud, Papoose stayed calm. He handled the entire situation with dignity, never throwing shade or exposing personal details while chaos swirled around him. Remy, on the other hand, lost her composure just days before she set social media on fire. She claimed to have screenshots and receipts proving that Papoose was having an affair with boxing champion Claressa Shields. But the real chaos began the moment Papoose chose to move forward with his life and settle in with a new woman. That decision seemed to push everything over the edge. Remy didn't hold anything back. She even claimed to reveal how Papoose allegedly ended up with Claressa. She wasn't just teasing, she went all out, exposing private messages and conversations. But she picked a fight with someone who wasn't scared to respond. Very quickly, she found herself in a heated back and forth with Claressa, who was more than prepared to stand her ground. The tension escalated fast. Remy even mocked Claressa by saying, "This girl is supposed to be a world champion boxer, but baby, she hung up on me." But Claressa Shields is a fighter by profession, and backing down was not part of her personality. She saw the drama as bigger than simple online shade, and refused to tolerate Remy's remarks. Her clapback was sharp, precise, and had the internet calling it a knockout. Social media exploded. People couldn't stop talking about how a woman rumored to have 2 boyfriends could be so furious about a man who had only 1 girlfriend. The hypocrisy jokes flew everywhere. But Claressa wasn't finished yet. She took the feud from Instagram straight to Twitter, escalating the drama and keeping the audience glued to their screens. She tweeted, "I can't believe this 45-year-old woman is acting like a clown." Her posts were bold and direct, and people knew exactly who she was talking about. Even Papoose's friends joined the conversation. Some of his remarks were subtle but powerful, and many agreed with Kirk Frost's observations about the double standards in the entire situation. Kirk called out the hypocrisy, saying it was wild how differently people reacted depending on who was doing what. But things turned up another level when Lil Scrappy jumped in. And when Scrappy speaks, you can tell he isn't holding back. He questioned why Remy always seemed to get a pass, just because she's a woman, pointing out that if a man did half of what she was being accused of on social media, he would be destroyed instantly. Then came the real bombshell. Claims that Easy the Block Captain allegedly knew what was happening 2 years ago, because he placed a recording device in Remy's car. According to rumors, he supposedly listened in on conversations and discovered what was going on from what he heard. While the details were murky, the accusations were enough to throw the internet into another meltdown. Meanwhile, people noticed that Remy had been acting out on social media, sharing private matters and emotional posts that made it seem like she couldn't handle seeing Papoose happy with someone else. Claressa Shields, a world champion who understands discipline and commitment, made it clear that relationships only work when both people are fully invested. But this situation had gone too far and seemed beyond repair. Fans also weighed in. Many criticized Remy for holding on to resentment and refusing to let Papoose move on after everything that had come to light. Others argued that while Papoose dating someone else may have been a messy move, they couldn't blame him considering the chaos surrounding their breakup. Even though their marriage appeared to fall apart suddenly, insiders said that was only the beginning of the chaos. Weeks later, things escalated again after reports surfaced claiming Remy had been spending time with underground battle rapper Easy the Block Captain. And just when the noise started to settle, even more shocking rumors appeared, suggesting she had been posting screenshots and receipts online that she said proved Papoose was involved with Claressa Shields. The drama reached a boiling point when Remy, furious at the rumors spreading online, went all out and revealed what she claimed were private messages between Papoose and Claressa. Her remarks were sharp, emotional, and clearly meant to make a statement. She wasn't hinting at trouble, she was putting everything on full display. Remy even suggested that Papoose had been talking to Claressa late at night while still living with her, which she considered the ultimate betrayal. And she made sure the world knew it. Then she took another shot at Claressa, calling out the world champion boxer directly. Remy had always been the one who could shut people down with a single look, but this time she picked a fight with someone who wasn't backing away. Claressa, known for her strength inside and outside the ring, was not going to let it go unanswered. It became one of those unforgettable moments fans would talk about for years. To many supporters, Remy and Papoose had once been the definition of a perfect love story. After she was released in 2014, Papoose stood by her side, proving his loyalty through years of challenges. Their 2016 wedding felt like a victory for everyone who had watched their journey unfold. They weren't just a couple, they were an example of resilience. But fans began piecing together new details when battle rapper Easy the Block Captain, who had connections to both of them, suddenly became part of the conversation. Observers pointed to their body language, their public interactions, and even rumors of late-night conversations. Soon allegations of private moments and quiet dinner dates were spreading like wildfire. And then came the rumor that broke the internet, the alleged tape. Though nothing was confirmed, the whispers alone were enough to send social media into a frenzy.